Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
They'll try the left side with a toss. Breaks loose at the 40. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Here's the option play. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Gets some space around the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Southern California. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it. With the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, you couldn't have scripted it any better.
Being set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Big throw caught on the left side.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you start to see that affect the defense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're trying to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense stops him short of the mark. So now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
And that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Graham behind the line. It's Nicholson. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, sometimes you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. I like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Jones. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Missouri. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. Championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest thing that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent, physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
They're going to run the option. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting on field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The Trojans line it up with first and goal. They'll run the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Finds an open target on the left side.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
The game makes it second and medium. The quarterback's got it on the option. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. He finds the running back in the flat.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Missouri getting set for their first and 10 coming up. There's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on first and 10.
Takes it. There's second down. They'll try the option play here. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Back's got it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Point after, up and good. He ties the game here in the second quarter now. He's got it inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? He'll toss it to the back. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. forward here on second down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Missouri. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, when I quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
First down and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Second down play coming up. Now here's the toss play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires it. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They get a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. We'll call for the fair catch here. now just one play left here in the half. He'll hand it off. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands seem able to make the crucial recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
So the Missouri offense headed back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This will be fair caught back at the 10-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
Man, the quarterback here just threw this football away on third and short. It's hard to wonder about this running game right now. If on third and short you decide to throw for it, maybe they're looking to give the defense a new look or maybe keep them guessing. Let's see what they do here on fourth down.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I understand he had got a couple scores. It's fourth down. You've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Here comes a handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have the ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back in the gun. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense jumps on the football. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Trojans. A fumble return for 6. Potential momentum shifter. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin.
4-2 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Ready.
receiver looks it in. It's complete. And we're able to get him down.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that two-point play.
There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. Quarterback keeps it here. Has the first down, still on the move. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Linebacker shifting around now. The shovel pass complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the tall receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Here's the option play. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense is. Now it's fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down. Almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down. On the field on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll give it to the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule and you get ready for that next play. He's going to take off. Picks up the foot. Got space looking for the end zone here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Missouri. Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting it into the end zone for a touchdown himself.
And they'll set up with PAT. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Fair catch made at the 10.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening to get almost 38.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Lloyd.
Doesn't get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the defense wraps him up. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it in the 3rd quarter of play. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Get set, get set.
As a design quarterback keeper. And they pick up the 1st down. Tackle at the 25.
Well, these are the kind of situations we practice every week. You've got to be able to get it all. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, you've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
They'll run it to the left. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Okay, ready?
Now it's 2nd down here.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Got it.
And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip.
325.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Harper. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal for the 10.
Hey, it's a nice gain here. They get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
On the ready.
Second and goal now, back to the 14-yard line.
And go. Flex.
It's an option look. And the quarterback can't even get the pitch off. That play goes nowhere. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. It's a defense. You got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Give it to the back again. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. They're going to run it. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Buying time, moving to his left. On the run, he'll let it go. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be in the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here's the handoff on a counter. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. We'll hand it off. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Same tailback, another carry. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Kick it away here. Their catch made at the 15-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game is still in doubt. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback and with throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. The Trojans have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champion.